by the edge of the sword series, Battle of Worringen, another charge with even better attacking troops on Jean I's side in this battle. Now, I had an earlier charge involving some cavalry from Godfrey's banner. Two things I forgot there. Obviously, I should have added one more to the die roll modifier for Godfrey's leader bonus, which would have bumped up the final modified die roll of 5 to 6, but that actually doesn't change anything on the melee table. Same result on the melee table. Second thing I forgot is that I believe that raw die roll was a 0. So if an unmodified 0 on the melee die roll it comes up, it's a required test for possible wounding, death, or capture of the leader or leaders stacked with the attacking units. So that was that case. So I went ahead and rolled for that. I rolled a 1. 0 to 5 is no effect. So you need to roll high to have a negative effect or result to your leader in a melee. And again, charge is a kind of melee. Okay, second, we get to do a whole nother melee again. Continuing on in the turn, I now come to Adolphe, his banner here. His other troops have moved forward. Now he is going to charge straight forward against these enemy knights. Now his knights are of better quality. He has a bonus of 2, which is great. The only negative thing is that it's going up a level. I believe I can go up a level. I don't see that it's not allowed. So, yeah, looks like it is allowed. So he does that. We mark the charge like that, and then he's going to move. These guys are going to move up 1. Now he's done with his movement. Then we go to the range fire and whatever C is, step C or 3, step D, 3 is declaration of melees, okay. And then finally resolution of melees. So now we do have terrain effects. So in order, we'll go back to the, first reaction charge. Of course, the defenders there are going to try to counter charge. They have a quality of 5, so they need to roll a 5 or less. Oh, they roll an 8. They roll an 8, so they do not successfully countercharge. So again, it is a regular melee, not a regular charge melee with charge bonuses. Okay, in order, where is the? Trying to remember the basic sequence. Determination of melee sequence. There we go. So we have our attacker and defender. Again, we have another leader involved. His strength is 4, which actually a 2 to 1 in strength. But let's go in order. We would have defensive fire. Then you have attacking fire. Now terrain. So there is a separate column on the terrain effects chart for effects on charges. So it's -1 for charging up the hill, up the level. Other than that, it's clear terrain. So it's so it's just a change in elevation. That's -1. Now we go to strength ratio. Again, it's 4 on Jean I's side against 2 for Siegfried's side. So it's 2 to 1, which is +2. So from -1 +2 we get to +1. And we go to unit types. It's CH against CH, so no difference there. Quality of the unit, so it's 6 to 5, so it's plus another 1. because they're higher quality. The chargers are better quality. Okay, now we go to the list of modifiers. The leader, we have +2 again for Adolphe the leader. That's really good. Now we're up to +4. Now we go to charging into the front hex +3. That would be 7. I think that is the limit. 4 + 3 is 7. There are no more. So we maxed it out. +7. We maxed it out. Okay. Roll 4. Whoops. 4 + 7 is 11. That is a D + R. So discouraged and retreat for the defender. So that means charges over. Discouraged like that, and retreat 1x back like that. So discouraged, retreat, and then obligatory advance. No losses for Adolphe, but obligatory advance. So we now have what we call Elan. So if the charging unit, after a charge, pursuit may lead to as many as 2 additional charges. This is obligatory advance. So if the charging unit was not already fatigued at the start, which they were not, and if the initial charge results in an advance after melee without fatigue for the attacking units, that's true here, the latter must execute an Elan. So it's a mandatory attack. It must advance into vacated hex. May change up to 1 hex side. And then execute a new charge against the unit currently in its central front hex. I wonder if he actually should go after the discouraged defender. Boy, his command is going to be all messed up, but that's the way it goes. We're going to Alright, this is going to be all messed up, but they are actually they can do 1 hex side facing, and they're actually going to charge the discouraged units again. So can they counter charge, reaction charge? Yep, even during the Lana dispersion, but they are discouraged, so it looks like it is allowed. An unrouted cavalry unit okay, I guess it is. And they succeed, actually. So they're discouraged, but they actually succeed. I think they turn. I think it's mandatory. Must change facing so it's central front hex so that faces the unit that is the target of its reaction charge. Yeah, okay. So now it's treated as normal melee, so we're not going to get the +3 for charging into the frontal hex. So I think I need to roll really, really high. What do I get? Oh, 2. That's not good. So let's see. They're charging down 1 level. Oh, they get a +1. +1, +2 for Adolphe. Defender is discouraged, so yep, 1 or more defenders discouraged. That's plus another 1. That's 4. And the strength advantage as well. 5, 6. Actually, we maxed it out again. I believe we maxed it out again. So 7, so it's 9. So it's fatigued and. I need to figure out what discouraged unit that's forced to retreat, what happens there. And then it's another obligatory advance.